This video will help you understand how to interpret your payslip to make sure that your payments are correct. Bank payslips can be confusing, particularly when enhancements for unsocial shifts such as nights and weekends are involved. This video will explain how your basic pay, your enhancements, your total hours worked, and your holiday pay are displayed on your bank payslip. The most important thing to understand when you are looking at your bank payslip is that everything is displayed based on your base rate. Your base rate is the rate for standard hours, excluding your holiday pay. Bank rates are usually quoted including your holiday pay, but this is displayed separately on your payslip. So, if you see a rate that is lower than you were quoted, don't worry, this is just your base rate. What you will see is on the first line of your base bank payslip, you have a line labeled Add Basic Pay. Add basic pay will include every hour that you have worked at any rate, paid at your base rate. If you have worked a Friday day, a Saturday night, and a Sunday night, for example, you are always going to see all of these hours reflected in this line, even though the Saturday night and the Sunday night include pay enhancements. Again, all of these hours will be shown as paid at your base rate. On our sample payslip, you can see that Susie Sample has worked nights, Saturdays, and Sundays, but that all of these hours are still included in the Add Basic Pay line. In effect, these hours have already been paid at the base rate. Underneath this line, you will see the various enhancements. For example, Saturday enhancement, Sunday enhancement, night duty, unsocial hours, or bank holiday pay. What is important to note about your enhancements is that they do not show the total amount paid for that shift. What the enhancement line shows is the additional money that is needed in addition to the basic pay to bring that shift up to the correct rate. So, for example, if you worked 7.5 hours on a Saturday, like Susie Sample, you would see 7.5 in your enhancements line labeled Saturday EN for enhancement. The first column, labeled Worked or Earned, will show you the number of hours that you worked at that enhanced rate. For example, 7.5. You then come to a column labeled Paid Due, which has a completely different number. Don't let this throw you off. The Paid Due column means that this is the number of hours that you must work at the base rate to bring the total of your Saturday shift up to the full Saturday rate. Again, everything is quoted using your base rate and excluding your holiday pay. In the example here, we know that the rate of pay for Saturdays before the holiday pay is £17.11. 7.5 hours at this rate gives us a total of £128.32. We know, however, in the first line that 7.5 hours has already been paid at the base rate, which is £12.86. This means that before the enhancements have been applied, Susie has already been paid 7.5 hours at £12.86, or a total of £96.45. We know that there are enhancements on this shift, so what we need to do is take away that £96.45 that has already been paid from the total that we know should be £128.32. This gives us a total of £31.87, and this is what we see in the amount column. Think of this as the difference in pay that needs to be made up by the enhancement. Enhancements on your payslip do not show a specific enhanced rate, they show the extra that needs to be paid in addition to the base rate that has already been paid in line 1 to bring the rate up to the correct enhanced rate. Another way to figure out if your enhancements are correct is by adding together the totals in the final column that says amount. In this example, we have £576 for, £126.51, £31.87, and £64.53. Finally, we can add on our holiday pay, which will always show separately labeled WTD. This figure is £96.43. Adding all these figures in the amount column gives us a total of £895.38. We can see that on the payslip at the bottom right under Total Payments as well as Pensionable Pay. We can then work out what we believe we should have been paid by multiplying the hours that we have worked by the rate that we have been given by the bank, which includes our holiday pay. In this example, we know we have 29.77 hours worked at night rate, a rate including holiday pay of £19.18. This gives us £570.98. On a Saturday, we worked 7.5 hours at £19.18, giving us a total of £143.85. We know that on Sunday we worked 7.5 hours at 24.06, giving us a further total of £180.45. We can add these three figures together and get a total of £895.28. We can see, however, that our calculation using the quoted bank rates is actually £10 less than the amount we have been paid, which was £895.38. The reason for this variation is that the base rate on our payslip is not just £12.86, it is £12.86.62, as you can see in the rate column. This creates a slight variation in the rates because we have used the quoted bank rates, which are rounded to two decimal places, but our payslip shows that our base rate includes an extra 0.62 pence per hour. Finally, let's have a look again at that last line on our payslip, the one that says WTD pay. As mentioned before, this is your holiday pay. It is always given in a lump sum, and it is not broken down by the hours that you have worked on your payslip. Bank rates are quoted including holiday pay, but it is important to remember that your holiday pay will be shown separately. Holiday pay is calculated as 12.07% of your pre-holiday total. If, for example, we add up all the amounts in the total column excluding the WTD pay and multiply these by 12.07%, we will find that it is the same figure provided to us in the holiday pay line. In this example, we can add the first four lines, the add basic pay, the night duty, the Saturday, and the Sunday enhancements, and get a total of £798.98. If we multiply this total by 12.07%, we come up with a figure of £96.43, and we can see that this matches the figure on our payslip. For more information about holiday pay, please check out our website and visit the Understanding Your Holiday Pay section.